I don't know. Is it him? Is it just a pilot? Oh, it's a team? I don't like that. Okay, no, it's ignited. She has it. Mandalorian has it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rebels Season 3, Episode 11 and 12. Now, the last two episodes were just so good. Seeing Ezra have to learn who Hondo truly is. It was great to see him again, but it's just a good lesson for him to learn. That you cannot trust him, and he is unreliable, but he can be useful when you need him to be. And then we also got to see Thrawn in action, which is just so scary to think about. Because the only way you can really win against him is if you have a wild card. And even if you do win, most likely, he wants you to. Last episode basically set up that there was a mystery thing that could cause the rebellion to unite. The rebels got it. Thrawn wants the rebellion to unite so he can take it all down in one move. He's let that happen. They know about the weird secret chip. They're going to spread that to the other cells. The cells are going to work together to be able to combat it. Thrawn will step in. But then you have Kallus, who I'm just terrified for, really. Because Thrawn, clearly, he obviously knows who Kallus is. And he knows what Kallus is doing. He knows he's the mole and the traitor. Now, if Thrawn is smart, which is probably an understatement, he will then start feeding Kallus false information to lead the rebels into a trap, meaning that they will no longer trust him, but he'll use him for the time being, let the trust continue, because it's a useful thing to have. You don't want to cut it off quickly. But at one point, he's going to give him false information. The rebellion will go for it. They'll fail. They'll no longer trust Kallus. And then Thrawn will cut him loose, as he will have no further use to him. At which point, Kallus may have no one if he survives at all. So I don't want him to die, I want him to be with the rebellion, but it's looking increasingly slim after what happened in the last one. Yeah, we are now halfway through this season, or around there. I think maybe next episode is like fully halfway, but I'm expecting it to go into the mid-season event now, or at least start it off, because we've gone through our character cycle. Of course, Zeb has got nothing, which is a shame, because he's kind of done. I'm excited to see what they can do with him now. I don't want him to be just left into the background with nothing done for him, because he's kind of sorted. Kallus relationship, done. The whole last of his species, done. What else can you do with him? I'm excited to see what they can try and figure out for him to do. We have mid-season. I'm very looking forward to seeing what they end up doing here. I want the rebellion stuff to take the longest time to build with all the cells, Thrawn's presence, because whatever their loss is, it's going to be devastating, and that's going to be a very impactful moment. I know they're going to lose. There's no way Thrawn can, not lose here. He's going to win. And I just hope that that just feels as impactful as it should be, because he feels so scary, and I want that to have a lasting impact. So if it is the mid-season event, it better be good. I don't see a time jump happening between episodes 13 and 14, or 12 and 13, whatever. I don't see a time jump happening in the middle of this season. I see it happening between the seasons. And that's the sort of time where the crew has to cope with whatever Thrawn does to them. Well, I don't know what these episodes could end up doing. I am excited for them. I want to know what they have planned for the mid-season thing, where it goes into probably the more Ezra and Kanan focus side of things, because they seem to be getting better. I think I mainly just hope that we get to see more of Ezra's struggle with the dark and light, and maybe just push him into one direction or the other, and just get it cemented where he is. I want him to be back on the light, and I just want that clear. He keeps wavering back and forth through this season, and I'm just hoping we can get a good defining line that he wants to get out of it. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
Even though we still have some preparation to do before we strike the Empire's factory on Lothal.
Oh, that is going to be the mid-season event.
Con trip to update our intel. There's no need for the full squadron.
Sounds gone weird. What's happening?
I'm assigning you the mission.
Oh, Maul. What is he doing? He's in your head?
Care to join the briefing?
Sorry. Yeah, no, it's just I thought I saw something.
Is he there?
Mission, Ezra. I need your full attention.
Okay, he's got leadership again.
First, you'll slip into the system and study the Empire's orbital defenses. We'll keep our distance.
Oh, it sounds so creepy and almost demonic. Like scratchy. He's not here, is he? Where is he? What's happening?
No, I thought I saw
I
something.
love that you can sense that now. You can sense when something's wrong with Ezra.
Is Admiral Thrawn there?
We have reports of an increase in capital ships, but no confirmation as to whether...
Oh, someone do something. Ezra's clearly not ready for whatever this mission is.
Hey, kid. You feeling alright?
What's he doing? What's Maul doing?
You don't look very good.
Ezra, what do you see?
Ezra!
Is he here or not?
Ezra!
He's not here.
Kanan, what's going on?
Happening?
I don't know.
It's gonna be the holocron thing, isn't it? It's because of that. They looked at stuff. Is that what did that do to them? It did something, didn't it?
It was Maul.
You mean at the briefing?
I saw him. He said my name.
Their minds were connected, weren't they, with the holocron? They could see into each other's minds very clearly.
Maybe it was some kind of force vision.
Maybe.
Come on, Kanan.
Chopper, stop it.
What'd he say?
Pop's right. Nap time's over. I should get back to work.
Oh, no sympathy.
Hera, I feel fine. Just had a bad something. No reason to stop the rebellion, right? Come on, Sabine, we gotta get ready for him.
No, okay. Okay, no. So they're gonna go and attack, they're doing the Thorn stuff. They gathered the pieces.
I'm thinking whatever Ezra went through with Maul, it's not over yet.
Yeah, it did something. It connected their minds. No.
We have all the proton torpedoes we need.
Well, not according to the weapons expert, which is me. I want 2 more cases of them loaded up.
You tell him.
I'm the last one to know about supply changes. I cannot work under these conditions.
Oh, I'm the one who needs an attitude.
Music. What's it? Oh, you have issues. Deal with them.
Ezra? Hey, Ezra! Ezra? Chop, go get Kanan.
Wait, he's following him. That could be something. That could be something.
I see him!
No one's there. Is he leading you somewhere?
Ezra, stop!
Okay, now you're just running. It's not quite a vision, is it? Is this a vision? Like, it's not telling you anything. It's just... Oh! Is that actually him?
Ezra!
I'm confused.
Oh, wait!
Let me go!
Ah! It's not Maul. It's not Maul. It's not Maul. Who are you like scaring the life out of?
It's not more. Look at him.
This poor person.
You're out of your
Wow.
mind, kid.
Oh dear. Ezra, you have issues. Deal with them.
Sorry!
Oh, that's horrifying. Yeah, no mission for him. No, no, no.
Maybe I should postpone the mission. Stay here with him.
Ezra will be fine.
You're sending him on the mission?
Be careful, Kanan.
We will.
Not going on the Ghost. Go somewhere else, please. You can't send him on the mission when he's like this. You're still scared, so the mid-season event, they're going to do the mission. They're going to do the little Thol stuff. That's scary.
Ezra's wrist comm?
I need you to put a tracker on it without him knowing.
Okay, what are you doing? Oh, Bendu! More with you. Okay. I'm still nervous about this dude. It's balance. What could... yeah. If you bother him too much, because I know it could go either way, couldn't it? He just wants to be left alone.
You're not exactly quiet creatures.
There we go. Yeah, he doesn't like it.
I warned you. Joining our holocrons together could bring both great wisdom and great danger.
Okay, yeah. Just ask for advice. Don't ask him to do anything.
I let go before either of us got the answers we wanted. And then the holocrons were destroyed.
So what does do?
Aha.
And he knows exactly what this did. Did it happen before?
Well, that's not good.
Of course they didn't.
What can we do?
What do you want to do?
Oh, why being cryptic? Just give answers.
I want to stop seeing Maul.
Then don't turn round.
What? Why? I don't know. I don't know. Is it him? Is it just a pilot?
Bendu, what should we do?
What? That to...
Is a strange place. So remote.
I'm lost.
The Empire will have a difficult time finding you here.
How'd you find them?
I came here to speak with my apprentice.
Stop
He's
doing
not your apprentice.
Yet,
it. Yet? He still has plans for that.
you learned a bit of what I want to know, and I learned a bit of what you wanted to know.
Okay, so so stuff is stuck in each other's head.
Like the location of our base.
Yes, very good.
Okay, so he didn't find it by actually looking, he just had it in his head. So good thing the Empire can't find it then too.
That is why you need to come with me, so I can retrieve the answers which are just out of reach.
No.
So you get your answers, but what do we get out of it?
We'll keep your rebel base secret.
That's a good point. But you can't go to the Empire.
Strike me down and it will activate, revealing your presence.
He's smart. Fine. Okay, now this is blackmail.
I have knowledge that you want. The key
This is how to defeat the
to
Sith.
defeating the Sith.
Yeah, but you can't get that info though.
Ezra, you're not doing this.
They're basically agreeing to finish the ritual that they had to be pulled away from.
Maul won't hurt me, Kanan. He needs me. Besides, this might be our last chance to learn the secret of how we can destroy the Sith.
Yeah, you can't though. That's up for someone else.
Not like this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
No, you don't.
Trust you on this.
All right, we have a deal.
See, it's clear that Ezra does not like Maul, and that dislike or hatred could lead him to darkness. Don't go on his ship. The tracker on the wristcom. Were you planning this, Kanan? What did you think? How did you know this was gonna happen? Okay, no, I'm confused. He planned for this.
I'm tracking Ezra's signal. They just made the jump to hyperspace.
So you know.
Let's get going.
How-
I don't want to lose him.
How did you know this was happening? Maybe you kind of assumed that Maul would come if Ezra's seeing him? You just planned that they'd go off together? Oh, red.
That
Say it.
is Dathomir.
Dathomir. We're actually going back to Dathomir. I miss this red planet. It's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I'm sticking with beautiful.
This is your home. Where are your people? Where is everybody?
Wiped out.
My family, the Night Sisters, were killed.
Okay. What about the other ones, like the Mountain Clan?
These witches, they use the Force?
Some aspect, yes.
It's tricky.
Connection to this planet that made them strong. That is why we are here.
I knew it, because yeah, Dathomir was a weird place, and it was like I always assumed it was like Dagobah with its connection to the Force. And the witches are able to use that to do whatever they did.
The only way to access the knowledge we seek is to merge our minds again.
No.
Only master moment. Just enough time for each of us to find the answers to our...
Yeah, and just enough time for Ezra to be distracted before you struck him down.
I only want the answers I deserve. Nothing more.
What do we have to do?
I don't like any of this. So Maul really has moved into the Night Sisters headquarters. Yep, he just set up shop here. Wow.
Look at all this junk.
Do not touch anything. These are artifacts from my past.
Mandalorian helmets.
Almost absolute.
That droid head. Oh! Satine? Oh!
Get away from there!
He still has it? How do you still have it?
If your Mandalorian friend was here, she could explain it to you.
She's on her way. The Darksaber. Satine. What are we doing with that? Here she comes. What are we doing with that?
Why is Ezra so willing to trust Maul again and again?
He learned. Hondo thing. He learned.
The ways of the Night Sisters and found a spell that suits our needs.
You can do that.
This altar is the focus of their ancient power.
You can do that. Cool.
We must each drink this potion.
Watch him drink it first. Okay, if he's drinking it, I guess you can. It came from the same stuff.
To complete the spell, you must drink it all.
What happens if he doesn't?
All of it.
Now what?
It's working.
Great. I don't like that. Nope. Nope. No. Why on earth would the Night Sisters want that? Why? Are you going to stop them again? Can you stop them again? That'd be really funny.
Where is he?
I want to know how to destroy the Sith.
Okay, what do you do? I mean, you already have the information. It should all be there.
I understand.
Kenobi.
Who is that? I know him.
You know who? Kenobi. Planet. You done? That's Tatooine.
Ends where it began.
Tatooine.
A desert planet.
Tatooine, okay.
Twin suns.
Yep, okay, great.
Alive. I can't believe.
They're both talking about Kenobi. Oh, no. Fire's gone out. I'm not going to have time to process that, am I?
Pay our debt.
What?
Wait, what's happening?
What debt? Green? They're ghosts as well! So we got zombie Night Sisters and now ghost ones.
Must be compensated for the use of their magic.
And how do you do that?
Let's get out of here.
Price is our flesh and blood.
What?
Ezra!
Kanan, Sabine, stay back.
Yeah, okay, so if they touch you, you die? You can't shoot them. Stay back! Oh no! Possessed? Kanan, no. Can he not see them? Can he not sense them either? Like, of course he can't see them, but like... That's not good. Now what? Now what? Now what? You have ghosts now. I mean, of course you had Force ghosts. So the Night Sisters can do a type of that thing too. Great.
Kanan? Sabine?
No one, they're not home, are they? Hey! Wow, that's cool. Oh dear, okay. She's gonna start fighting you. Yep. Okay, how on earth can you fix this? How can you expel Night Sister?
Follow me. I will show you how to save your friends.
I don't trust that. No, he would want Kanan gone. I don't trust him at all. Out in the sun, is that it?
The altar is the source of their power. They cannot venture beyond the cave.
So use the Force, pull them out.
It is unfortunate about your friends, Ezra. This is your opportunity.
Use the Force, pull them out.
As my apprentice.
Smack him in the head.
I told you.
Just avoid the horns.
Forget the past! Forget your memory! Forget your attachments.
No, do not listen to him at all, please. You've grown stronger than this now, Ezra.
Walk that path together! As friends.
No, you're lonely.
As brothers.
My friends are trapped in there because of us. I can't just leave them.
Excellent. Go on, he's learned. He's better.
You disappoint me, Ezra Bridger.
Okay, he actually left. Interesting. Choosing to stay lonely. We're not going to go after Ezra. Good. Good. Yep, good. So you need to get these two out of the cave. What do they do when no one's in the cave? What do they do?
I just have to get Kanan and Sabine outside. How hard can that be?
Did you also destroy the altar? Okay, that's terrifying.
You're unwise to re-enter our sanctum.
Oh, what? She has the... Okay, no, it's ignited. She has it. Mandalorian has it.
That doesn't belong to you.
Then take it from me, Jedi.
Oh, no. I mean, okay, Maul's left it, so what can you do with it? Come on, get out of the cave, get out of the cave, get out of the cave. Force, yes! Push, that's not, is that out yet? No. Come on, quickly, do it, now. You don't know where Kanan is. Oh dear, this is so demonic. Oh, kind of just creepy and crazy.
Not destroy us. You'll never save your friends.
Oh, it went back in. Okay, so it's not vaporized, so... No, Sabine can't really go back in.
You got out of Maul. I hope it was worth it.
He has the Darksaber.
Won't they possess you too?
I'm counting on it.
What? Remember the Dark... Why is... No. Remember the Darksaber, Sabine, please. What is happening?
With it, we can begin again and rebuild the Great Clan.
Begin again? What? You can restart?
If you prove to be stronger.
That's purple? No, that's blue. It's just mixed with the green light.
I'm not losing you to these monsters.
Okay. So much lore stuff going on. What in the... Can you destroy the altar?
Spirit, I am the one you want. Let him go.
This is a smart decision. I could have just destroyed the altar. Oh no. Destroy the altar anyway. But can they actually restart themselves by absorbing people?
Kanan, get out of here.
And using the Darksaber too. Destroy the altar.
I'm gonna have to owe you one.
Yes! Okay, what does that do? Okay, yay! They don't like it. Okay, dying and death. That's horrifying. Yep, great. Okay, is that Night Sister's actually gone now?
Kanan, I'm here.
This is the last time we're working with Maul.
Okay, he's fine. He's got humor.
Sabine, I told you to stay outside.
Hey, I've never listened to you before. Why start now?
Darksaber, 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 Mandalorian.
The answer to my question of how to destroy the Sith is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, yeah.
He's still alive?
He must be. But Kanan, Maul's also looking for him.
Yep, that's not good.
The holocron didn't tell us that. It just told us a planet with 2 suns.
And a desert.
Well, we're gonna have to figure it out. Because if we don't find Master Kenobi before Maul...
Maul knows. He knows exactly where it is. He's been there before. Okay, so are you actually going to go to Tatooine? Sabine. Saber. Tell me she's going to find it. Did he leave it on the floor? Come on, that's so meaningful to your people. What are you going to do with it? Okay, take it. What? You have the Darksaber. That's huge. And of course, ending there. Great. Okay, this episode was all kinds of nuts, going crazy with like the weird Force things, Night Sisters, Darksaber. So much came like crashing together here. So the holocron thing not finishing right left stuff in each of their minds, and like what else could it have told? That probably did not help Ezra either, because he would have been known, I guess, more dark side stuff from Maul. Yeah, so now they fixed it, they've gone through with it, they now have all the information, they know about Kenobi on Tatooine, how that's the key to destroying the Sith, because of Luke. And of course Maul wants to go there, probably for Kenobi. Like I said, he saw He didn't, what did he want? He wanted hope, he didn't get it, so he just looked at what Ezra wanted. And he saw Kenobi there. That's all he wanted. Now he wants his, I guess, revenge. He wants, yeah, it's that hatred. Kenobi is rattling around in that head rent free. That's basically it. He probably doesn't want to or care about Luke and his impact on the Sith. Now, Ezra knows about it, and he knows that Kenobi's alive, so that's amazing. So can that actually cross over? Can that happen? Can that work? They had a whole show. I'm sure it can work. So, Kenobi, stuff's going to be happening with him. What, Maul, how can this... Maul clearly knows where it is. The Rebel crew? No idea. They have no clue where it is. What are they going to do? Maul's actually been there, so to actually try and beat him there, it's not going to happen. He could easily just be going there now. It's like, what? I mean, how does this work now? Yeah, so Maul's side of all of this is just hard and crazy. It's so separate from, like, the Rebel story. It's going into, like, the whole, just a New Hope sort of thing, which is so, like, crazy to think about. Because we're dealing with Thrawn and all of this stuff, and how it feels like we're getting so close to A New Hope with what's being referenced here. Or, like, not even referenced, how it's being directly tied in. Yeah, so then we had the crazy stuff with the Night Sisters. They're not fully gone, they were ghosts, and the altar still holds their power, so they weren't fully dead, and they could have come back, and they could have restarted. Doubt they can now with the altar being destroyed, but I need to know then, is this actually them fully gone if there was a chance for them to restart, I guess? Like, is there another way for them to restart, like, without the altar? Because I didn't even know the altar was a thing before. I thought they were actually fully dead with the massacre. Cool, they came back though, and we got to see, I guess, kind of them again. Yeah, so now Maul has been hanging out here, because yeah, he went to meet Kira here on this planet. That obviously didn't end quite well. I mean, she's still head of the thing. He went to Malachor, and now he's just back here, so Kira obviously left this place alone. But then it also brings in Satine and the Darksaber and all of this stuff. So this is where it's been. I'm trying to remember where it actually went, because you had Maul, who had the thing, then Palpatine defeated him, and I think that's the last time we saw it. We didn't see any of the Mandalorian claim it, because they couldn't, because they didn't win it in combat. The logical person to actually have it would be Palpatine, because he beat Maul in combat. But he didn't care for it, because he doesn't like lightsabers anyway. And then I'm guessing the Mandalorians, the Death Watch, took it back. When Maul came back, they returned it to him. Of course, does that mean he's not entitled to it? Because Palpatine technically is entitled to it. And then Maul obviously brought it here. Somehow after his loss, how did he get it? Again, because it must have been, I'm so confused on how this item has like moved around the galaxy. It's a huge, important, powerful thing for Mandalorian stuff. Sabine's got it, which I'm so excited for, but I'm hung up on how it's gotten here. It must have stuck, Maul must have had it when he lost to Ahsoka. Then why not use it against her? He used his regular lightsaber. Then he got captured by the Republic. How come they didn't take it from him? But then he escaped in the ship, and then it all went off. So maybe he went, how could he go back to Mandalore if it was under Empire jurisdiction? I'm going to need a good explanation for how on earth he's managed to get this back, because I'm struggling to figure it out. I can see it being possible, but it seems like there's a lot of reach going on where he should have lost it. But anyway, Sabine has it. Awesome that she's got the thing. That is so cool. So, okay. I'm okay with her not getting a jetpack now. She has the Darksaber. That is so cool. Okay, so yeah, this basically means her story is ramping up hugely if she has this thing now. It's connecting her to the Clone Wars Mandalorian stuff. Not just her own storyline, but also everything that went on there. We had a whole mural of Satine. It's going to be so crazy. She has the Darksaber. I'm so excited. But yeah, then the other side of, I guess, news on this stuff. That's the mission. Hera's starting the mission. They're going to go after Thrawn and try and free Lothal or do something with it. They're going to try and destroy the factory. That's their plan. To get rid of the TIE fighter. So they're uniting the rebels. This is happening quicker than I thought it would. It will obviously end badly. I have no hope for it to be successful. If Thrawn is the great villain that I've been told he is, there's no way that in his first major thing, he fails. He's going to win, and it's going to be crushing. Yeah, so that seems like it's the plan. It seems like they're very ready to go for it, so I'm assuming in the next episode, that's where this is going. They're going to start their attack on Lothal and try and take out this new TIE fighter. I'm just terrified at how well all of this is working, because they feel confident. The rebels feel confident, and they feel like they're going to be capable and have a good shot at taking down this factory and dealing with Thrawn. Of course, they're making sure they're trying to figure out if he's actually there, so they know how capable he is, and they're trying to plan around him at least, but they don't know if he's there, which kind of throws a spanner in the works. That just makes it worse, because of course Thrawn is going to win. I don't believe that the rebels can win, that he's going to win, and then he's given them victories, they're going to feel confident, and then the rebels are going to suffer, like not just our Phoenix Squad, but the rebels as a whole, because they're going to unite against this thing, and it's going to be dreadful. So yeah, on to the next episode, where we get to see, like, I guess, what happens here then. Will they go on the attack? But I am very impressed how they managed to merge this sort of rebellion-style thing with the whole Force stuff and Night Sisters and how crazy it got. It did a lot in the space of 20 minutes in just jumping across different types of Star Wars stuff. That's impressive. But yes, on to the next thing.
Do we finally get to find out what this mission is about?
Hera already told you it's secret.
Oh, secret mission? So not the Lothal mission?
Senator Organa.
I wanted to explain the mission personally, Captain Syndulla.
Okay, is it? This is unifying.
Full Command received your report on the apparent disappearance of the Geonosian people.
So, we're looking for Geonosians?
You were looking for the team we already sent.
Oh,
Contact with them 2 cycles ago.
that's not good.
Contact was lost after the team reported an energy source on the planet's surface.
Oh, no, okay, so there's life? So something's happening on the planet.
Your primary mission is to recover our people and any intel they gather.
Who is it we're looking for?
Saw Guerrera.
Oh! You gonna see him again?
You knew about this?
Yeah,
Did he?
I did. I've known Saw a long time.
Trying to remember if they have interacted. I think I've forgotten. Yes, they did. Ahsoka worked with them. Yeah, he did.
Saw is worried about what we found?
He's worried about what we didn't find.
Okay, but obviously you don't seem very happy about it. I've been told that he's kind of a radical. Makes sense considering what happened to his sister. So, yeah, interesting to see him again and just see what he'll be like. We saw him in Bad Batch where he didn't seem too bad, I think. He was kind of okay. He was just an insurgents thing. Well, like, it's been a while since then.
I can't raise saw on any channel. There's only static.
What happened to them?
Possible Saw and his people can't hear our transmission.
Let's get down there and find out.
So, are we actually going to find out what happened to the Geonosians, like, concrete now? Because I feel like it's both the Empire and Anakin and Kenobi. They killed the Queen. Then I have heard about the whole what the Empire did to the Geonosians, with how they helped build the Death Star, then they moved it, and then basically they knew too much. And also a story about them building the Geonosians had another queen that built like a hybrid Geonosian robot thing. That sounded really creepy.
I was hoping I'd never have to come back to this dust bowl.
Yeah, but oh, what's that? There's something in the distance.
Different location and close, but thanks to the storm, I can't get a precise reading about where or what it is.
Great mysteries.
Go check out the coordinates of Saw's last transmission. You're staying here with us, in case the Empire comes along.
Yep, because yeah, that's still a threat. They could have been the ones that did this. I kind of want to know if the Geonosians might be alive. It could be cool if they're not extinct, because that could be a good thing against the Empire. But then how would that... If the Death Star still got made, if any of them lived, you have intel. What is these structures around? You can see nothing here.
Temple up ahead, and probably an entrance to the underground passages.
A temple? Do they have temples on Geonosis? Is that a temple, or is it like one of the droid factories?
Did the bugs build this?
Oh yes, they're more clever than you would think, and creative. That doesn't mean they aren't dangerous as well.
You know, like giant ants. Just imagine what giant ants could do. They could build anything.
I trained him and his sister, Steela, during the Clone War.
Oh.
They were part of a plan to help localized militias fight for themselves against the Separatists.
Yep, memories.
She didn't make it.
Yep.
But he carried on, and even started his own rebel cell after the Empire took over.
Hey!
Yeah, the Bad Batch met them.
Looks like some kind of passage down there.
That's the tunnels.
Looks like it was deliberately sealed.
Well, not sealed enough. This must be where Saw's team went in.
You sure? I feel like there's gonna be creepy stuff here. This is where the worms were, right? Yeah, the worms were here. The Queen tried to give Luminara the worms. Are they gonna run into the zombie stuff? Like, is that coming back? There's so much creepy things on this planet.
So what do they look like? The Geonosians.
Kinda look like battle droids, to tell you the truth.
Oh, they designed the battle droids to look like them, kind of. That could be fun. Look up there, What's there?
Looks like all these side passages have been blocked off.
I feel like there's gonna be something there. I feel like there's gonna be stuff watching you.
Deliberately, just like above.
Why would they do that?
Like one clear corridor for people to walk down.
The sealed passages must be blocking the airflow. Certainly limits our options going forward.
So it does lead to a dead end then, or something that doesn't lead to any other air source.
I found a helmet.
Oh, clue.
I know this marking. It's from Saw's team.
Great, so there's more helmets, something attacked them, and there's gonna be stuff alive down here.
There's another. Oh, and more down there.
Why just the helmets and the weapons? Why remove those? This is not good.
From Saw's unit.
But where are the people?
And start asking yourself, what did this? Can you sense something? Is that one of them? Does that sound like them? Is that what they sound like? I'm trying to remember.
It's moving away.
What is it?
It's gone.
What could you sense? It sounded familiar. It sounded like them. So are they alive?
There's something working against us. I'm not sure what, but we're out of our element and away from our team.
We'll just
Yes.
call for backup.
Signal, remember?
We must be too deep.
Yep.
The signal can't reach her.
Do the smart decision. You're here for recon.
Rex, it's up to you to break the tie.
Rex, be smart.
Nope, you don't get a vote.
Hey!
If you want my opinion, I say we press on.
No.
Okay, we'll keep going. But there's times I hate being right, and I hope this isn't one of them.
Yeah, this is going to end badly. You should have gone back and got on backup, or just tell people what's going on. That's a Geonosian. That's the sounds. So there is, like, some alive and enough to take out Saul's crew. Yep, more helmets. And why just leave the helmets?
Look, are those Geonosians?
Not
Those,
Geonosians.
yeah.
Clankers.
Oh, great.
You will be eliminated.
Battle
Why?
droids.
Okay, they're back, but they're not as fun as the last ones.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Blast him.
Okay, real back. It's literally when Rex is here. It goes straight back to Clone Wars.
Jedi, open fire.
Okay, but who's commanding you? What's happening? So I'm guessing that's what took down Saul's team, but we still had the weird sounds. Ah, what the?
Wasn't the droids.
We've been outflanked.
Okay, they're doing very well. Oh, your shield is gone. Now attack. Excellent. Wow, this is distraction.
Saw.
He's grown up. Wow.
So, you decided to come to Geonosis after all.
Is it just him?
To rescue you.
Is that what's happening?
Okay, he's cheery. What about the rest of people? Where is the rest of you lot?
It's good to see you alive, my old friend. I want you to meet Kanan and Ezra.
And Chopper, include him.
You're Jedi.
We do our best.
Never thought I'd meet another Jedi.
Oh,
Galaxy is full of surprises.
Including what's happening here on Geonosis.
yeah, explain.
Found something.
Who's controlling the droids? Unless it could be another tactical droid again. They just refuse to shut down.
How's it going out there?
This storm is gonna seriously damage my paint job.
Oh no.
We're closing in on the power source. It's just up ahead.
Whatever it is, it's big.
What? Can the storm clear up?
Look,
What's around you?
Oh, I don't believe it.
I don't see any.
Hera, it's a shield generator.
I didn't copy Spectre
What?
5.
Like from Clone Wars? More Clone Wars stuff?
Looks like it's fully operational.
I can barely make out any of this.
Luck's on our side for a change. Chopper base could really use a shield.
It could. Oh, this would be great.
what do you think it was protecting?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm confused.
Find a fully operational shield generator on a deserted planet for no reason.
Yep. What's it doing here?
No? What does that mean?
Work fast.
Yeah, okay. Someone's gonna... I can barely see anything. Someone's gonna show up out of the sand and it's gonna be terrifying.
Technology's too sophisticated. Besides,
Interesting.
by the look of them, someone's been repairing them too.
It would be a Geonosian then. Would it be a Geonosian that's able to fix battle droids?
He got my unit using the same tactics. I was the only survivor.
Ow, so all of yours is dead.
We know the Empire wiped out the entire population of this planet.
Plus Anakin
We
and
need to
Kenobi.
find out why.
So the Republic, Empire, same thing.
Something important, and that bug knows what it is.
So what is happening here? Is the bug doing the generator?
We can stay and search for the bug, but we have to warn Hera about the droids first.
I can help you with that. This way.
Okay, well, you can help. Good. I'm very confused about a lot of what's going on.
I've been able to map a fair amount of these tunnels.
How long have you been down here?
It's a long way down.
He's fine. He can see, basically. Kind of. Oh, yeah, where is the bottom of that? There's no bottom. That is cool looking, though.
But it severed the bridge, so I've never been able to get across.
Huh.
How far down does it go?
I don't know. But it goes all the way up to the surface.
Interesting. What?
Fill the air. So
We can contact our ship.
Yes, okay, good. So that's useful. But it's clear that you need to get to the other side, but I also want to know what's down at the bottom now. What purpose does that giant shaft serve? Is it like a giant elevator? Because remember, they can fly. So I'm guessing it's just a giant elevator, but what would be on the lower levels, or the lowest levels?
There are operational battle droids here. Some patrol the surface.
Yep.
Keep an eye out.
Some patrol the surface.
Found a shield generator. They're out there extracting the deflector core.
Warn them.
Rara says once the storm dies down, the droids will be coming.
Oh no, I don't want the storm to die down.
Looks like the storm's letting up.
Great.
Spectre 4, Spectre 5, get back to the Ghost immediately.
Affirmative, Spectre.
Just say droids. Say droids.
Leave it if you have to. There are battle droids in the area. I don't know how many.
And, oh, storm's gone. That's fast.
I just see a bunch of rocks.
Oh, they're not rocks. They're not rocks. They're poking out of the sand.
I'm not sure those are rocks.
Stop. Don't stick around. What are you doing? Why would you stick?
Destroyers.
Why would you do that? Why can't you just leg it to the ship? You have so much time. Just leg it to the ship.
We'll make short work of these tin cans.
Can they shoot them while
there's too
they're
many,
asleep?
Zeb. If you blast one, you'll wake them all up.
If you do it quickly enough, then we'll be able to put their shields. Oh no, there's loads.
I guess we can just sneak past them on foot.
No, we can't just leave the deflector core.
Come back for it.
Take our time and we'll go carefully.
Are you sure it's not too big to make it through?
Oh, just leave it and come back for it. Good thing it just floats along, but still, this ain't gonna go well for you. This is so not gonna go well. This isn't gonna go well at all.
Copy that, Hera.
Now wait a minute. We're not going anywhere.
We need to go help our friends.
Oh, actually siding with Kanan. Oh, it is one! It is one! A survivor.
Still ugly.
But alive. Well, what are you doing? A detonator. Yep. Oh no, it heard everything you were saying. Why can't you run with this thing? It floats.
Sabine and Zeb are in trouble. Let's go.
Okay, and it runs away.
You'll never reach them in time. Capture the bug, we turn off the droids, we save your friends.
Kinda, yeah, true.
It's a good plan. Get the bug.
Ezra, I'm sending you over there on 3.
Okay, come on, you got this. You've done this a lot.
2.
Don't fall.
3.
And amazing. Yep, perfect.
I can't jump that far.
I've got a better idea.
What are you gonna do? They really just pop out of the sand, don't they? This, oh, there's no shields have been set up yet. Can you just blast them?
Deflector core.
Leave it.
Turn it on. Can that work?
Bean, wait, don't leave it. Use it.
Can you turn it on? Can it just work?
Wait, she's right. I can tie it to the core's power supply and minimize the field.
Please work. This would be so cool. And they got theirs up. Wait. Woo! Please tell me this is portable. Can you just move?
Not bad.
Thanks, but it won't hold forever.
Move. Just move. Just move with it. Can they move with it? Please, they got to. Oh. Okay, you are doing some big force stuff. This is awesome. You've so gotten so much stronger.
Get across!
You're gonna hold it? How are you gonna get across? Dear, okay, Kanan's gotten insanely powerful with the blindness. Ah, nope. You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. Go on, Kanan, you got this. Okay, jump, all of you jump. Now what can Kanan do?
What about Kanan?
What the? You could...
Come on, we gotta get moving.
I always forget they can do that.
Yep, yeah, that was really impressive. Also, Rex mentioned Skywalker. That was cool. But yeah, so Kanan, wow, he's gotten so much more powerful with the Force.
Any sign of him?
Is he behind you? Okay, oh dear. Okay, he's just running away. He's not trying to attack you. He's attacking your friends. I'm guessing he can't really do much to you then. So not much to fear. I love Chopper just wheeling around like this. There's nowhere he can go up, right? Or is he looking for an up? Ow.
What?
Went above you, lot.
How did he get past you? Where did he go?
He went above. He did go up. You're really not attacking. Ooh. Ah, you could sense him. Oh, Chopper, use it.
Chopper, grab the remote.
Oh, he's going for it. Chopper, no. No. Oh, great. Oh, this thing's failing. No! You needed that. Okay, destroying it worked too. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Still risky shooting the thing. But yeah, you have a shield. Hopefully that thing isn't broken now.
That's right. We got you.
Oh, it looks so sick. It looks so scared.
What were you building for the Empire?
Can it speak English? Don't understand a word. Oh, come on! Why? Ah, that's so annoying. That's so interesting. I don't know what you're saying. Come on. Okay, gotta wait for the next one. But yeah, those were really good episodes. So the bug thing, Geonosis, back there. Right, so there's one still alive. That is huge. So that's gotta mean that maybe the rebels can even find out about the Death Star. Like, I'm assuming a lot of them would have been involved with it. There's a good chance that thing worked on it. They could learn about the Empire's super weapon that's being constructed as they're doing this. Like, how involved are they going to get in all? I mean, we still don't know how Leia gets the plans for it. Obviously, the rebels find out about it and they go and get plans for it. Is this going to tie into that? Are they going to find out about it from the last Geonosis, if this is the last one? And are they going to be able to somehow connect it to Leia and have that stuff going on? That'd be so cool. But yeah, so then we get to see Saw Gerrera again, so that's awesome. This is the mid-season event. This is dealing with Geonosis and whatever happened here and what is currently going on here with what was being shielded. A lot of mysteries going on, and I do wonder if it is to do with the Empire. I don't know if it is. There's battle droids here, the Bug's been able to set this stuff up. I am very confused, and I'm very looking forward to the next episode now to just get the answers to this. But love seeing Saw again. It's cool to see him after, and I love the little reminiscence that we got from Rex talking about Steela and the whole stuff with him and Ahsoka, training them to free their planet, and of course Steela dying in the end. It's cool to see that he's kept fighting, that he's kept going, because that is for his sister's memory. He wants to keep doing this and find freedom for others because it would make her proud. Of course, I know I have been told that he's somewhat radical. Haven't seen that from him yet. He seems kind of okay. So it'll be interesting to see if that gets added to in the next episode. But right now, it seems pretty good. Yeah, I want to talk about Kanan as well because he went absolutely nuts here. It's probably, like, I guess, normal for Jedi to do. It feels like a massive feat for them to do. I think that was a joke. I might have misheard it. But when he jumped over that massive feat that Ezra couldn't even do, I'm sure Rex went, well, he's no Skywalker. And Kanan went, I heard that, which is really cool to hear the name drop. Like, it's really impressive how far he's come with the Force. That has so happened since he's gotten blind and he's had to rely more on the Force. He's getting so powerful with it. Like, holding up the bridge is something Anakin would do. It's that level of power. And of course, normally I don't think he would be able to reach it ever, but since he's become blinded and he's had to rely on the Force so much, like, for so long, he's gotten to this level. It makes me wonder what happened if Anakin got blinded and he had to rely on the Force to this extent. But yeah, then we have also the shield generator, which I'm very happy about. So if they can get that thing, which it seems like they are, they could have a shield around Chopper Base, which is really cool, but it's scary that they're preparing a defensive for that thing that the Empire isn't meant to know about. You wouldn't set that up in a story unless it's going to be needed. This whole episode, there was a heavy plot thread in this. So that tells me that the Empire is going to find out about the base and come and attack. That's not great, but at least they have this shield now. Amazing. But yeah, this whole episode, and I guess the mid-season arc, is a big sidestep from the Thrawn stuff. I get the Lothal siege. That was in the last episode. They've taken a sidestep. Kind of happy they have done that. So it seems like this is the mid-season event. Geonosis, what happened here, all of this stuff. And then it'll go back to building up to what should be this amazing, I guess, sort of thing against Lothal, trying to take down the factory and the rebels uniting and then dealing with Thrawn and him probably destroying them. So that'll be fun. But at least I like that this is a sidestep and it's like a break from that. So a break from Thrawn. Just getting this little other story here where we get to see Saw and Geonosis. Let's have a tie-in between the prequels and the originals. But I do love that we also got more on Rex here and just get to see him in action because, again, it's the clankers. It's whenever he shows up, it's Clone Wars. And you go back to Geonosis, the prequels. You have talk about Saw, Steela, all of this stuff. It's amazing. Whenever he shows up, it just feels like you're stepping back in time to the Clone Wars era. And it's so fun to think about that and just to feel it. I mean, of course, this episode is part 1 of 2, so I can't really say what the characters have gone through in this because it's clear that they'll get their last half of their arcs in the second part. So it's set up, I guess, Kanan wanting to go back and protect the crew, or at least not want to go further into the cave. Rex, of course, going down memory lane with Saw, and he still seems a bit off about Saw, so that's interesting. Maybe it is something more to do with the radical stuff. And then you have the Geonosian, and Ezra and Sabine and Zeb and Hera and all of that. This was a setup episode and the payoff will be in the next one, so there's not much I can talk about how the characters have gone through here. Can't really see that from this episode alone. That has to be seen through the next episode. I think I just love just seeing the skill progression of everyone. We're so used to seeing Ezra's skill get a whole lot better. Now we're seeing Kanan's. It's like his blindness is almost a gift in disguise. He's been able to excel with the Force now, and it's incredible to see. I honestly wonder if he'll get even stronger soon. First of all, both of these episodes are so nice. I definitely think I prefer the Maul and Night Sister thing, but that's mainly because the second episode was set up. I won't understand that more until I see the next one. But like looking at Ezra through, I guess, both of them, just seeing his dynamic with Maul, it's great that he's sort of changing in much a better way. He's now, I think the Hondo thing played a lot into it, where he's no longer trusting these people and he's seeing that Maul is a very bad person. Of course, Maul and Hondo aren't really the same, but still it's about Ezra and how he needs to see who people truly are and not just put his trust out there. It was great to see him handle himself alone with Maul and just be capable with it, and how he did refuse to go with him in the end. There was no way Maul was going to win him over, and I just love to think that, because it proves that he's getting on a better track. That is the cementing line that I wanted, that Ezra is moving into a better position. He's no longer being swayed by the darkness, and he is firmly against it. His friends pull him to the light, and he's never going to forsake them. And then in the second episode, we mainly just seeing him have a little bit of conflict with Kanan, who I think is going to be proven right in the end, where he wants to go further into the whole mission, go down into the caves, do everything, and just do it, I guess, quickly, because he wants answers. He'd rather do that than go back and just regroup. It's the dumb decision that he's making in a mission again, which he shouldn't be doing like this. So hopefully he can learn from this or do something about it. Because even Rex is on board with him, which ain't great, but like, I get it. It's annoying. I want him to make smart decisions in missions like this. And Kanan, I do think, made the smartest one. To go back, tell Hera what you're doing, and maybe think, oh, should we get everyone to go down together, or do we go in alone? But then again, you have to weigh up how you don't really know how long anyone has left down there, because you know people are down there. So again, it's at least it's Ezra's morality kicking in, rather than the whole dark side, I can do it all myself type thing. He's thinking that people's lives are on the line, and he has to go save them. That's good. It's a positive. But yeah, so also Ezra now knows about Kenobi and Tatooine. At least they don't know it's Tatooine, they just know it's a planet with two suns. Maul mentioned a desert planet, so it'll be interesting to see if Ezra heard that, because then they can narrow it down. But yeah, so now he has his answer to how to defeat the Sith. So maybe that's comforting to him, knowing that there is an actual solution. That might be all he needs. I kind of hope so, because it's like there's not really anything he can do. He doesn't have an impact on the original trilogy. So it'll be interesting to see how this all affects him going forward. Then Maul, absolutely great seeing him again. He's such a great character. And just having him be all creepy at the start with Ezra seeing him in his mind, loved that. Then him actually showing up was so trippy. I didn't actually know if it was him there, but I did notice Bendu completely dips. He just disappears. So is Maul's presence too much for him to bear? Like that instability and darkness? Can he not be around that? But yeah, other than that, Maul takes Ezra to the Night Sisters' place, Dathomir, does all the creepy stuff, but there's a bunch of lore to go in there. He keeps bringing up more lore. So he's gotten his answer. Maul has his thing. He now knows where Kenobi is, knows that he's alive, and is going after him, I would assume now. There's nothing really stopping him. See, it'll be interesting to see how that all works out now. Because there's no mention of Maul in the original trilogy. Of course, you can do stuff with Kenobi now, as we've seen with the Kenobi show. So what can they actually do there? Like, I don't see the crew being able to get there in time. Maul knows exactly where he's going. I imagine he went there immediately after Dathomir, and now the Rebels are going to do another mission. So, like, what is going on with Maul and Kenobi? But then just tying into Maul and the whole Dathomir thing, cool to see the Night Sisters again, at least kind of. I like that they built on that lore-ish, so they found their own sort of way to get immortality, at least not a pleasant one, where they can have Night Sister ghosts. So we have Force ghosts, and now we have Night Sister ones. Interesting. They're definitely not as good as the Force ghosts, because they clearly have no control over what they're doing. They're just kind of creepy, and they need bodies. So they can still do magic, I guess, but they go into bodies, and they can actually restart the Night Sisters. That's interesting in itself. So even with the Night Sisters all wiped out, they can do this. And they can restart themselves. Makes me wonder if in the future there will actually be more Night Sisters, and in the end it wasn't just the massacre, but they could actually just come back some way if just some kind of version of them survived, like Ventress. But it's also really cool to know that the Night Sisters just really go all out when it comes to creepy. They've had undead, zombies, and now ghosts. They really do not care about what they do with their deceased. Then going back to Maul quickly, it was interesting how desperate he seemed for Ezra to go with him. He clearly has this... He's lonely. That's it. He called him brother, like Savage. He is so desperate and lonely to have someone with him. It's really sad to see how far he's fallen, but it makes so much sense. It's honestly turning from a really powerful character to a really tragic one, just seeing how his life has turned out. It'll be interesting to see what happens now when it comes to Kenobi, because of course Kenobi is around in in A New Hope, and we know when he dies. So what on earth is Maul going to do with all of this? Then Kanan, absolutely love the man. He is doing him brilliantly. Like, I love how much he did trust Ezra in this moment. He's letting Ezra make his own mistakes, but he's also trusting him to go off with Maul, and he's going to be there when he needs to be. He managed to get a tracker on Ezra and let him get away and go with Maul, so I still don't know how he knew Maul was going to be there. But it's great how far their relationship is coming, that even though Ezra was on a darker path, they're now trusting each other again when they're dealing with the dark stuff. Like, Kanan is confident that even if Ezra does go with Maul, he's going to be fine. He's not going to turn. I love that type of trust that's now formed between them after the whole Holocron situation, where he really did fear for Ezra's sort of state of mind, and now it seems like it's done. They're so much better now. But then looking at him with the Geonosis episode, I felt like his power has gotten incredible since, I guess, becoming blinded. He's become so in tune with the Force that he feels like he's almost on Anakin level power. Like, to hold the bridge up, that is something you would see Anakin do. Mainly other Jedi would push and pull and do all that stuff. I don't think we saw any of them really do giant feats of levitation. I think Mace did it, I think, once, but he's just very powerful in general, and it makes sense that Kanan sort of has that now because, of course, kind of grandparent with the whole Jedi lineage thing. It's just very cool to see him get to this kind of power level since he's become blinded. It's showing how much that has done for him, and that he's actually benefiting from it a lot. And the Force jump was also insane and really cool that he was able to just jump so easily across. He was already tired from doing the bridge thing and letting people get across, and then he just jumps effortlessly, and it's completely fine. He's turning into such an amazing Jedi and just love seeing his development. Like, it feels like he's almost hit a refresh button after being blinded. That he was almost kind of done with his development with just getting into the right headspace. And now, blinded, his development has skyrocketed into the Force and what he is able to do with it. I cannot wait to see what kind of Jedi he becomes at the end of this, because he feels so powerful already, and he just seems like he's growing in power. Sabine, I am so excited for right now, because her story, it feels like it's just exploded here. We had hints of the Mandalorian stuff for so long, and now they have just like dropped it in the deep end of all of it. The whole Satine Shrine and the Darksaber. She has it now. No mention of it in the Geonosis episode, but she has a Darksaber, or the Darksaber, not the Darksaber. She has it. This immediately ties her to everything we've seen in Clone Wars and what this means, and I guess the wielder of it rules Mandalore. You have a civil war going on, her mum's looking for her, you have the clans divided, she has the thing that rules them all. It's basically Excalibur. She has it. This is going to be so insane when this actually does come up, because they're not going to just forget about it. This is such an insane thing for her to have. Like, for so long we've been waiting to see what her connection is with her family, her culture. Now she's just got this huge connection with it, and it makes me so excited for when they're actually going to do stuff with it. Like, when is she going to get this story where she goes into all the Mandalore and we'll get like maybe just a whole giant arc with it all? She has the Darksaber. This is huge. It's going to be very interesting to figure out how she, I guess, deals with it, because there's a lot of meaning behind the thing. You have to basically win it in combat. She hasn't done that. She's found it on the ground in a cave. So interesting what she can do with it. She should be able to use it fine because Maul's still using it, and then though Palpatine did defeat him, but he didn't claim the thing. So maybe it was still in Maul's possession. So if no one defeated Maul here really. Yeah, he just left and ditched it, and then Sabine took it. Interesting. It's weird how this thing works. So I don't know what this like symbolism behind it will be, but it just seems like Sabine has become incredibly more important to Mandalore as a whole. I hope she goes to the Protector Fen Rao now with this thing, because this would be this would be incredible for every Mandalorian to know that this thing has been found, that Maul no longer has it. Then Rex and Saw, love that they got their episode here and we get to see both of them interact again. It was just really nice. Their whole arc in Clone Wars was so cool, seeing this rebellion be formed against this separatist planet. And they didn't even join the Republic either. What did they do? They sort of they were an independent thing, but then they did eventually join the Republic. But it's just cool to see them reminisce over the Clone Wars stuff, go back into that, mention Steeler, do all this stuff, and just get to see Saw again. And we actually, because we saw him in Clone Wars, then Bad Batch, and now we're finally seeing him again, all grown up. And from what I've been told, he's a bit radical. Didn't quite see that here, so I'm guessing that might be something for the next episode. But overall, it was just nice to see him and just get to see what he's been doing. It's very traumatic, his life. His sister's gone, and now his whole crew's been killed by this bug. So whatever's going on this planet must be very important to take this amount of casualties. But I also think it's good to just get an idea of more rebel cells. We never actually have seen any others yet, have we? We've heard mention of them, but we've never actually seen them. Now we actually get to see another cell, which Organa was involved with, but all of them are dead bar Saw. Not great, but it's still something. So it does show that we are getting closer to them all uniting, which is what Thrawn wants. So it is still building up that larger story where the rebellion is slowly forming, and soon disaster will follow. Then we have Geonosis, which is very, very interesting. I know a lot about what's gone on here. I know that there were two queens. Anakin and Kenobi killed one. Then one was on the Death Star? It was on an Imperial thing, and it created a hybrid of Geonosian robot things. So that was weird and creepy. But at least, the queen died. So all the queens are dead, and now you just have the Geonosians who are also wiped out by the Empire because they knew too much about the Death Star. Now you have one sole survivor. Very interesting, and I love what this could mean. This could easily open the door so wide open for the rebellion and actually finding out that the Empire had this super giant secret weapon. Of course, the main one they're dealing with is the new TIE Fighter, but the Death Star kind of blows that completely out of the water. It would be so cool if they actually learn about it now, because I have to remember that at some point they do learn about it. Leia gets the plans for it. I don't know if that's the first time they learn about it, but it happens at some point. I've been told that they do eventually find out. Don't know when that happens yet, but I feel like it could be here. But then again, you also have the other mystery of the the shield thing. The shield, whatever. That thing is on the planet, and it's shielding something. And that's what the energy source is. So was this Geonosian on the planet when Zeb and Callus... There's a lot of interesting questions I have about this, Dad. I'm assuming all my questions will be answered in the next episode, but I love what it sets up and what mystery it sets around the planet now. It feels like Geonosis has some relevance again. And it's such a significant planet, and everything that happened with the rise of the Empire, and now it has another mystery going on with it. This place had the weird zombie worms, and now I'm so curious as to see what this shield thing was actually protecting. Like, is it to do with the Empire, or is it to do with this Bugman? What's happening there? As for what's next, obviously a part 2 for this one. I can't wait to get the answers to my questions. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm assuming we're going to see a different side of Saw in the next one. Ending with I'm assuming he was going to want to kill the bug. The others probably aren't going to want to do that. He lost his crew to it. He's going to want to kill it, and that's probably going to bring out the more radical side to him. But I mainly want to know what on earth the shield projector was like protecting. I want to know if the Empire has involvement, because we haven't seen that yet. But it'll be interesting to see if the rebels actually get the intel on what happened to Geonosis, because we kind of know the Empire plus Anakin and Kenobi, they kind of did a more minimal one, but mainly the Empire did it. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually find out and if that reignites their resolve to destroy them. They have not only wiped out all of the little Sats, nearly, well, of what they know, and they also wiped out a whole nother species. It'll add to their sort of evil and just the desire for the rebellion to defeat them and take them down. It also does show that the rebellion is becoming bolder, so that could be something else that this whole little mini arc is setting up, or no, this mid-event is setting up, where you have Saul's group, or what's left of it, at least, joining or uniting with another group, meaning the rebellion is growing, and Thrawn is then going to act soon. So that is another thing that this mid-event is building. It's crazy that they're doing it in a middle event, that they're also building the whole Thrawn story within this little event, but it's also quite in the background, and it's the subplot, very, very subplot. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode, and just what kind of evil is going on in this planet. If it is evil, it might not be evil, it might be good. It could be. I feel sad for the one Geonosian. He feels kind of tragic. He's the last of his species. Hopefully Zeb can relate. But yeah, overall, both of these episodes were absolutely amazing. The Maul one with the Night Sisters visually looked stunning, and also does a lot of weird, cool lore things. But also really expanding on Sabine's story and her just involvement in Mandalorian society. Feels like her relevance to it all is just exploded massively with the Darksaber. It's so cool that this thing's back. And then, of course, you have the Kenobi aspects of everything, of where that's going to lead. Does a great job with Ezra, just dealing with his morality and just cementing that he is on a better path now. He's able to resist Maul and handle himself. He was able to save Sabine and Kanan, and the episode showed that as long as his friends are in danger, he's always going to protect them, and he will stay in the light for them. They are what keeps him good. Then the Geonosian episode, that was great and just set up for what this arc will be. Dealing with the impacts of the Empire with this last surviving member of his race, and also bringing in Saw Gerrera again, getting back into memories about Clone Wars, Steeler, and getting more shine on Rex, and what he thinks of Saw and this mission, and how he's involved with the rebellion when there's people like Saw as well. Plus, I also think it does a good job at setup for a clear story that's going to happen. They're going to get a shield generator from the planet. They're going to have that. And they've already said that it will be useful for chopper base. Why on earth would you need a defensive thing for something that's perfectly hidden in a story? Well, obviously, it practical makes sense. Prepare for the worst scenario. But in the story, you would not use that. You would not make a plot out of it unless you were going to use it. The Empire's going to find chopper base. They're going to come, and this shield thing's going to be used. I love that that's set up so clearly here, but also it could easily be overlooked. And I just love that it's basically, it tells the audience bad things are coming for chopper base. They're going to need this thing. So I'm already excited for when this thing is actually going to be used. But with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for Season 3, Episode 13 and 14. See ya!